Hi friends, today I am going to go through a bag of jewelry. I went to visit my daughter and the store up near her had a $20 bag of jewelry. It looks like somebody ripped it open, but I don't know. Obviously I wouldn't know what's missing, but they also had some individual jewelry. And I saw this clasp, and you might recognize it, but I realized that I left my loop and my magnet at home. I usually carry them in my purse, but since I was doing a bag recently, I left it on my table. So this is the clasp that we've talked about where it has Italy and 925 or sterling on it, but look at this. So I could tell that the chain was sterling, and it is, but look at that. So what happened here was the clasp that was on this has broken. And we talked about also how usually when this type of clasp, it gets broken, if it's real sterling or real gold, there's a seal and there's no opening. But when they replace it, there is. And so if you look carefully, you can run your finger on it and there's a catch that it's been cut and opened right there. So that means that clasp has been replaced with a non-silver clasp, but the rest of it, you can see that that's the typical ring that there is on sterling. And this one over here has been sealed, and it's soldered right here at the end, and this one is soldered here at the end. So this is all sterling, and the clasp is not. It has been replaced. So that's magnetic. So when I'm labeling that and I'm putting it in a bag for storage, like to go to a store, the bank, savings box, or whatever, I will label that as broken, and so that people will know that that one the clasp has been replaced. So I'm going to just start pulling stuff out real quick. I don't even have any idea what this is. Oh, it's a little kaleidoscope, kind of. Anyway, that will go in the pinata box. Let's see if I can open this. We'll just rip it where it's been ripped. Maybe, maybe not. So these are little plastic earrings. Not interested. I don't think any of my kids would be interested in those. These are little, I don't even know what these are. Oh, they're teddy bears. So they're little gold teddy bear earrings in there. And then some, I don't know what that represents, but I'm pretty sure my girls would not want those. So they might represent something, but don't mean anything to me. So here's some other ones that have, we can check for magnetism. It's still brass. The clasps at the top don't look gold, but they don't seem to be too magnetic. This magnet's not the super strongest. They feel brass. Let's look and see. Anyway, there's tarnishing on them, but yeah, I'm going to put those in the eye. I can't tell with this situation because I've got no loop and my magnet is not super strong. So this is, you can see the copper coming through, so that would go right in recycle. This is a clip-on brass, but you can also see the silver it's gold plated, I'm guessing, and that gold plating is, yeah. You can see it's magnetic, so I think that would go right in the recycling. It's a clip-on, and I don't think anybody would wear it, and you can see the white coming through anyway, so that would go right to recycling. It's a bunch of weird different colored bangles. None of them look real. There's a little best friends bracelet that I'm sure is not real, but I don't even think you could put that in a piano because you don't have the other half of it, so that would go in recycling. So lots of recycling already. Oh, lots of tangly, gnarly stuff here. Okay, here's a toe ring, and it looks like it's just cheap. It's kind of got sharp edges. We've talked about that in other videos. it's magnetic. I'll just put that in the piñata or donate pile. Okay, this clip-on earring that's broken, and there's quite a few clip-on earrings that are broken. I'll just put those aside. Let's see, a lot of things. It's a metal something, a charm or something, but it's magnetic, so I'm just going to put it right in recycling since I don't have. Okay, none of these look real. Okay, this gold one is not real. Silver one is magnetic, so I don't want to take the time to pull them apart, but so far all of these are showing magnetic qualities. So the silver's magnetic, this gold is magnetic, this silver's magnetic, and then this turquoise is magnetic. So all of those are fake. Back to a Timex, or no, some kind of watch. Timex, I think. Blue lapis necklace. Actually, it just looks like the beads maybe that haven't been used for anything. So those would be beads maybe somebody would want. I had a yard sale this last weekend and I sold a ton of people just bought it for the beads. Now this is probably a bun holder. You go on either side of it and it would hold the bun. I've never seen one exactly like that. This says strength, so we put that in the piñata pile. There's a cheap little metal, kind of a magnetic looking necklace that would be something I could put in the piñata. This is fabulous. It looks like it could be real silver. It's a brooch and it's adorable. I love the flower look. Let's see if we can see if it's magnetic at all. Okay, the metal hook is showing up as magnetic, but this part is not. So look, it's magnetic on the hook, and that's not magnetic. Let me see if I can see any markings on it anywhere. I'm running my finger along this part, and I'm not feeling any markings. And I'm not seeing any, this clasp is broken. See, there's not the little metal thing in there. You can fix these. If you can find another brooch that's about a similar age, you can open up these holes right here. Just put your fingers in and pull them apart, and then you can put the little thing that goes like this. So I am guessing this is silver. It looks like there might be some markings right in here. But let me see anywhere else. And it could have been on that little broken clasp that it was marked. But it does look to me, I'm going to see if I can polish it up for just a second and show you. So let me get my shirt, inside of my shirt or something. I'm not at my house, so I'm trying to do this somewhere else, but I'm thinking this is silver. Right in there. And I wish I had my magnifying glass, but so I'm pretty sure this is silver, and I'm thinking it says it right in here. And it's very cute. I really, really like that. And I can fix that easy, that brooch. So I will fix it. I'm pretty sure that says 925 in there. But anyway, so I can take pictures of it later and show. But there's that. And I'm pretty sure that's silver, so I'm going to put that aside. And then I have that necklace that I showed you that I bought separately at the same store. This, let's see, this pretty pearls. It is broken, and I'll show you right where, there. So we're going to try and tie a knot, but look how pretty that clasp is. Like a 50s kind of a thing. And it is plated. You can see the silver wearing off and the brass underneath. You can very clearly see that. But it's still a really pretty piece, and I love the clasp. So what I'll probably do is just cut that one strand that's broken off. Actually, there's two that are broken. So I'll probably cut those off because the beads are just falling out. but I think it's really pretty, and so I'll just cut that one or two that are broken off. Actually, I think it's just one. They graduate to the center and bigger. So I will fix that and then keep that one because I think it's really pretty. Okay, here's some clip-on earrings. All right, this is a brass with maybe a bone inlay and wood inlay. My girls would not wear that, but somebody else may. And then these other ones are just junky or brass or whatever. I can recycle those. Usually these kind are not real gold. So yeah, they're all magnetic. So just put those in the donate or recycle. These are clips to suspenders or, I don't know, some kind of a clips. We can throw those in the recycle if we'd use them for anything. I can't imagine. The blue, kind of a turquoisey, but it's not, just beads. I don't see that this is silver. This is glass. So there's no silver on that. So we just put that in a bag and donate it. There's some more brass. Maybe some plated. These are little ones are copper, so those would be really good for recycling. A little bracelet I will put in for my granddaughter for dress ups. She's always loving that and breaking them, etc. There's some wood and shells. We'll put that in the luau pile. I share on my other videos how we have a luau. We have a luau containers that we use for decorating, and we let people just pull something out of the treasure chest. And so, okay, this looked like it could have maybe been silver, but look, it's magnetic. All of these are magnetic or aluminum, so we'll put those in the either donate or recycle. Seashell earrings, so we'll put that in the luau, or they look like they could be broken, so we can also just throw them away if they're broken. Hopefully you can hear me. They're putting on a movie in the other room. We're on vacation for the 4th. There's another one for the luau party. Okay. And here's one that is, it sounds very tinny. So I don't think these are real. They sound like they're aluminum. They're very tinny. Yeah, there's no markings anywhere on the clasp that would make me think they're silver, and the clasp is cheaply done. It's got an opening right here, so that would just be under the donate bag and donate pile. All right, this one feels very plasticky, but it's kind of fun. It's kind of chunky. But it does feel very plasticky and aluminum. They're all open, like not sealed like they would be if they were real. See, they're open. Kind of fun though. That might be fun for dress ups. Okay. All right, this is got, I don't know what that is. It's bronze or brass or something. And then it's looped around this wooden beads. And I will just put those in the luau thing too. Anything kind of wood and islandy looking like that. So I will unstick those and separate those. Let's see. This is something that's broken, so that would go right in the recycle bin. But I would leave the leather. Sometimes we find a necklace that might need a leather strap, so I'll take that off and put that in recycle because it's just metal and broken. And then the other will go in the... Okay, this is interesting. Can't tell. This kind of feels like it could be silver, but no. It's very light. Still kind of fun though. One of the girls might like that. I'll show them that and they can look at that. Don't think that's real silver. We can check it out. No. Check the chain. None of that, but that is kind of cute. Somebody might like that, so I'll put that in the maybe pile too. There's some aluminum and there's some tin type things, but most of them are magnetic. This one feels like it's aluminum. It's very twisty. Look at that. I can twist it. Just really, it's got to be aluminum. It is so bendy. I don't think that could be real. It's just too bendy. Yeah. Anyway, it's peeling off too. That's kind of pretty. The clasp doesn't look real. It looks like there's copper coming through on it. And you can see they're not sealed. They're open. So you just always want to double check, but I'm pretty sure this is not. It's got to be plated. They're not magnetic, but it does not look silver. It's got copper coming through. So copper is not magnetic. I don't know if you can see that copper coming through underneath there. So that's copper, silver plated copper. Some glass pierced earrings. I don't know that anybody bought those. Some button covers. So some of these were individually bagged for resale. These ones look like they could be real pearls. They feel really smooth. I don't think they are. Nope, they're not. When you test real pearls on your teeth, they get, but I do have a daughter that said she was looking for some fake pearl earrings, but when you test real pearls against your ears, they feel like sandpaper and they're really gritty and they hurt, so that's not happening. Okay, this one is the gold plate, the silver plating is coming off of it bad. You can see that the silver plate's almost completely worn off of this one. So that one is just going to go in the recycle. I'll just pull the beads off and put the entire thing in the recycle. And then here's a glass one. They're just glass beads. There's no real metal on there at all. So I have no idea what this is. This is rubber. So that could be a cute necklace for a little boy. It is a snapping kind of rubber one, so we can use that recycle. Okay, these are brass or copper plated with silver, and they're coming. The plate is coming off. I'm not quite sure what they were, but they are sharp, and I don't think anybody wear them, so I'm just going to put them in the recycle. There's a charm that came off. I'm 99% sure by looking at the back of it that it's not real. It just doesn't have the look of being real. It could be brass plated or copper.